Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, viewers, and the world out there. Today, we're looking into your monthly guidance message for March. Now, this month, we have a new moon in Pisces on March 10th. Venus enters Pisces on March 11th, and a full moon in Libra on March 25th. So, what does this mean for the collective? Well, for most of us, March is going to be an emotional month. So staying grounded through these emotions is going to be important. With the new moon in Pisces, this is going to bring clarity when it comes to relationships, friendships. Be sure to give thanks to those people who have been there for you, who've been a positive influence, a shoulder to lean on through troubling times. Now, with Venus in Pisces, this is a call to look at relationships practically. What's working and what isn't? What can be changed and what is a lost cause? The full moon in Libra is a time to let go of what isn't working. Sometimes this may be a person, but sometimes this could be a behavior pattern or a way of being that isn't in alignment with your highest good. Now, in these monthly messages, I take a look at the energy surrounding you. We'll look at what's challenging you, what's working in your favor, and where this is all headed. I clarify throughout the message. I pull a few cards at the end for advice. If that's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So let's dive into Gemini's energy for the month of March and see what we can see for you through this energy. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What does Gemini need to know? What do they need to see for the month of March? Please and thank you. The Star, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, Gemini, this is talking about you healing from something that you have recently walked away from. Now, I do feel like this is something that you've most likely walked away from January, February, maybe it's been a little bit longer than that. But the Star is like things are finally balancing out, like finally feeling recalibrated from this ending, finally getting back on that path, back on track. Okay. So things are starting to come into balance. Things are starting to feel back in alignment for you, which is a beautiful energy. So trusting the process, leaning into the routine is what's going to be important. With this Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups energy, Gemini, making sure that those negative emotions from that past relationship are addressed. So whenever new options, new opportunities, new people come into your life, you know how to react, to interact. You know if these people are in alignment, if they're not in alignment. Okay. Definitely see that things are coming into balance for you. Things are starting to feel balanced. And what I will say to this, Gemini, the reason why this is coming up in your reading is because there are new opportunities, new experiences in relationships and love that are going to be presented to you, and you're going to want to be clear on what you want for the next 6 months to a year, so that way you can tell if you're ready. Are you ready to get into something new, to try something new, to have a new relationship? Or is this something that you're still like needing to recalibrate from, still balancing out, maybe focusing on goals, focusing on career, focusing on business? Okay. The energy surrounding you at this time is the Justice energy, Gemini. So this is an energy of fair, justice. I honestly feel like this is the balance. Like you're starting to feel in alignment with your purpose. Yes, you are on the right path. You are headed in the right direction. You're doing the right things. It's important to understand, Gemini, where you're headed. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is part of the challenge because you've been working towards this goal for some time and you haven't accomplished that goal yet. What Spirit is trying to tell you through me, the message that's coming through, is focusing on the journey. And that's what leaning into the routine is about, guys. Is focusing on the journey, focusing on the experiences that you're having with these people, in these places, with these things, instead of focusing on the outcome. Let's clarify this justice energy for Gemini. Definitely feel like there is a need to get clear or to reevaluate your path. That way, when this new opportunity is presented to you, you know if it's in alignment with what you want for your future. Better yet, you know how it is in alignment with your future, right? Is this just a temporary experience with a person, or is this a person that's meant to be on my path? Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune here. This is fate, destiny on your side, Gemini. So you are on the right path, headed in the right direction, doing the right thing, okay? I also feel like there's going to be new friendships that you're going to meet through this experience. Some of these friendships are going to be sustained friendships. They're going to be friendships that are going to last you a long time. Some of these people are going to come in and they're going to be temporary friends, help you transition to the next phase. I will say you are on the right path. You're doing the right thing. The biggest challenge I see so far, Gemini, is the indecisive energy, and that will come and go, and it will be cleared up through clarity, okay? Lovers with the 5 of Cups in the reverse, Gemini, the person that you're meant to be with for the rest of your life, your soul tie connection. This is a person that you've already met, and this is a person that you're currently in separation with. I also feel here, Gemini, this is a person that has caused a lot of pain, a lot of heartache in your life. And it's almost a questioning, like, is this something that I want to endure? That is a choice, right? It is a choice whether you want to go through that process, that journey with that person, or if you're going to denounce that journey and choose another path, okay? But right now, Gemini, I feel like there's more of a need to focus on the routine. The only reason why I'm telling you to get clear on what you want your life to look like is so you can see what is in alignment and what isn't. Other than that, after you've already gotten that big picture vision in your head, it's going to be easy, okay? From that point, that clarity is going to come, and it's going to bring in clarity throughout your life. Right now, it's like the clarity is coming in and you're starting to see, which is beautiful. But now there may be some adjustments that need to be made, okay? So understanding that it's not going to happen overnight. It's a slow and steady process. But putting one foot in front of the other, making that plan, and then bringing it back down into small actionable steps, and then focusing on the step at hand, and leaning into that routine. So it's working in your favor. I honestly feel here, Gemini, is you're aware you have to be clear, crystal clear. So the awareness is the key, right? everything else is going to fall into place after that. It just takes time, right? You just have to sit down, you have to write it out, you have to plan it out, you have to put one foot in front of the other to take action towards the dream. It's not like we can just snap our fingers and be there, which, once we're clear, it kind of sucks that we can't do that. But what I will say, Gemini, is the more you lean into the routine and get comfortable with that routine and in that energy, the quicker the dream will manifest. It's the spiritual laws of the universe. It's how they perpetuate. So the confusion, the biggest challenge here, Gemini, is the indecision, is the uncertainty, is the options of where do I focus my energy. So to bring this back around, there's something here. There's a lot of things that have your attention, but there's one thing that you're needing to focus on. What is it? What is it? If there's being relationships presented to you, if people are trying to come in and get your attention relationship-wise, you're being called to put that on hold. Okay? Put it on pause for now. You're having to focus on your goals, the practical things in life. The emotional things are being called to wait. Why is that? Because, Gemini, these new options that are being presented to you are merely distractions. Keeping those people on a friendly level is okay. Taking it any deeper than that is going to be a distraction at this time. Okay, so relationships for you, Gemini, are going to be a distraction at this time away from what it is that you truly want to focus on. Just put that in your mind, okay? It's okay to have that mindset, especially when you know what it is that you need to accomplish, okay? You're going to know when the timing is right intuitively for relationships. If you feel confusion, if you feel uncertainty, if you feel indecision, that's a universal soft nudge towards either not this person, not the right time, or not right now. The Queen of Swords is telling you, Gemini, to look at this situation very clearly, very practically, very honestly with yourself. What is it that you truly want? Do you want the relationship, the person who's going to fulfill you, or do you want the money, honey? And I definitely feel here, Gemini, this is a very unconventional way of looking at things. Okay? Here's the thing, especially if you're still mourning a loss from a relationship and someone's trying to come in and start something new. Look before you leap, Gemini, because it may not be the right time. It may not be the right person, but there's a reason why you're feeling this uncertainty in this situation. So you need to trust that. Your advice, guidance moving forward here, Gemini, is the Six of Swords, the Hermit, and the Fool energy. So sacrifices are being made at this time to guide you in the direction of your purpose. You're needing to lean into that routine of recalibrating your energy and balancing yourself out and not focusing so much on relationships. So the advice for the month of March for you, Gemini, put a pause on relationships for now, at least until April, to gain that internal clarity. Okay? It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no, or not right now, or we should just be friends. It's okay. It's okay to say that. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Your soul is open to receiving new wisdom and insight that will allow it to make the right choices for its own growth. Remember, you are never a victim of other people or their circumstances. You have complete control over your own choices. By following your heart and being authentic to yourself, you present the real you to the world. Making decisions based on other people's expectations is not the true path to happiness. You are responsible for creating your own reality. When your soul shifts to a place of honoring itself in its totality, free from judgment, only then will it find its true freedom. Every soul is unique and follows its own path. Don't give in to peer pressure or the urge to fit in. You are the only one who truly knows the real you. So feel free to march to the beat of your own drum. Gemini, in a nutshell, this message is telling you it's time to wait, to put a pause on this person, on this relationship, on exploring new relationships, because there's some practical things that are calling your attention at this time. It's Gemini. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out to you guys. In the extended version to this reading, if that's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. The links are all below, guys. In the extended version, we're going to tap a little bit deeper into the energy. I want to see where you're going to be focusing and what's coming in next. That doesn't have to do with relationship. I also want to touch on a little bit of Manifestation 101 to give you a little bit of tips to put this into practical use. So Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in the extended version, the links are all below. If you found the message was helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. Gemini, if this is where I leave you, thank you guys again for all the love, the support, the liking, the subscribing, the sharing of the content. You guys are all freaking amazing. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Hey guys, so I just wanted to jump on and let you guys know about the book that I recently created. Now, this is a must-have for all tarot enthusiasts. You're going to get 15 unique spreads, as well as an area to journal your reading, along with journaling prompts to ask your guides during the reading. Let me just show you a little preview. The book is published on Amazon and is available now. So if you're interested in purchasing this book, I'm going to leave the link below in the description box. So let's dive into your reading.